Oi! Oi! Ahem! He may be annoying, but at least with the arrival of the Resistance event, Captain Butcher brought with him a weapon that is worthy of your time and energy, the Volkssturmgewehr, which we will be reviewing in today's episode of Supply Drop Weapon Reviews here on BlackTideTV. Now, I'll be calling the Volkssturmgewehr the Volk for the majority of this episode because that's what it is. It's the Volk, and I don't want to say Volkssturmgewehr any more than I have to. It's not as tough as a lot of people are making it out to be, but it is a pretty big word. The Volk is undoubtedly one of, if not the best weapon in Call of Duty World War II to this day. Now, that is not to say that the weapon won't be nerfed. Probably sometime next week. Apparently there is a big update coming down the line. They're going to be doing a bunch of patches, so Volk is probably going to be nerfed unless they are going the Modern Warfare route with their supply drop DLC weapons this time around, and they are just not nerfing them. That's what Modern Warfare Remastered did. It was very strange, but I do expect them to dial this weapon down a little because it is so powerful. It is so strong, and why is it so strong? This is more or less your perfect crossbreed of the STG and the M1941 in the assault rifle category. Now, neither of those weapons are top tier assault rifles, so it's strange that this weapon is suddenly so powerful. It's basically got the fire rate of the M1941, slightly slower fire rate than the M1941, which is more or less an SMG fire rate in this game, and it's got the accuracy of the STG-44 with the same damage profile as both. So this weapon is a 4 to 5 shot kill, but for the most part you will be seeing that 4 shot kill unless you are engaging enemies at extremely long ranges. And if you stack high caliber, you can get a 3-shot headshot up close. And that is what I would definitely recommend you do with the Volkssturmgewehr because it is so unbearably accurate. It is unreal. A monkey could pick up this weapon and get 15 headshots in a match. Honestly, it is stupid how fast I finish the camouflage challenges, the number of headshots that I see every single game with this weapon. I don't even necessarily need to aim for headshots. It just pulls you to the head. The vertical recoil is exactly that. It is vertical recoil. This weapon does not bump back and forth. It may look like that visually, like the weapon might look like it's rocking a little, but if you do a wall test with this weapon, every single bullet is in the perfectly straight line, straight up from the gun. So it's very, very, very easy to control, very, very accurate. Fires quite fast, and it is on par with most of the assault rifles in the game. However, unfortunately, at closer range engagements, like those really, really close range engagements, your shotguns are going to beat you. Some of the SMGs are going to beat you because they fire a little bit faster or they do a little bit more damage. The MP40 is capable of a 3-shot kill. The BAR is capable of a 3-shot kill. The FG42, I want to say, is equivalent to this because it fires so slow, but it is capable of that 3-shot kill. This weapon is only capable of the 3-shot if you have the skill to be hitting the headshot with high caliber. Again, number 1 most recommended attachment in the entire game. High caliber, high caliber, high caliber. I use it every time that I'm using this weapon. Makes the weapon that much better. But the weapon itself reloads very quickly. It's very easy to use. Very nice iron sights. It's basically everything that you want in a weapon in this game. Unfortunately, you will have to complete your 50 matches. There's a special contract that you can get for this one. That is going to be the easiest way for you to complete this weapon and to get this weapon in your inventory because in the collection, it is very, very expensive in the collection. So unless you're opening a ton of supply drops, unless you're buying COD points, or you're doing like a lot of challenges and getting a lot of armory credits, you probably won't be able to afford this one. So complete your 50 matches, get your hands on the Volkssturmgewehr, and you won't need to put your hands on any other weapon in the game, at least until they nerf it probably sometime next week. So get your use in with the Volkssturmgewehr right now because it is incredible. I can't stress that enough. It's so good, and that's all I need to tell you. You will notice how amazing this weapon is. Play a single game of Demolition, and 9 out of 12 of those players will be using the Volkssturmgewehr. If that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. But I will be giving this weapon a 9 out of 10 just because at those closer range engagements it's not as effective, and lesser skilled players won't be able to use it at extreme ranges against sniper rifles. But if you even have a median of skill in this game, this is the best weapon as of right now. So check it out, hit the like button if you enjoyed, let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.